Hello everyone, Toons United here, and welcome to my LEGO Star Wars Summer 2017 set analysis video. And in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys some pictures of the 2017 summer sets. So, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so the first set on the list is the Bounty Hunter Battle Pack. Now, I think this one is a strange choice from LEGO. I have no idea why they would do this, but I'm glad they are doing it, because it's an easy way for people to get a Dengar and a Bosk, who only came out in two rather expensive sets, so it's going to be interesting to see what they do. The build doesn't look too good to me, but this is an animated picture. They don't have the official image out yet, but we should be getting that soon, since these sets will probably be being released soon. So, but all in all, I think it's probably the weirdest one on this list, but definitely going to be one to check out if you are interested in bounty hunters. But let's go ahead and move on to some of the more exciting sets. Okay, so the next set on the list is the Arrowhead from LEGO Star Wars The Freemaker Adventures. Now, I think the build of the set is the star. It looks amazing. It looks a lot like a Vader-class Star Destroyer from the Clone Wars, which is one of my favorite vehicles in Star Wars. However, that's about it. The minifigs are actually kind of lackluster, minus maybe the Stormtrooper and the little guy. Sorry for those of you who do watch it. For me calling the guy the little guy, I do apologize. I don't personally watch it. Kind of want to get into it, but I haven't found the time. But for those of you who do watch it and you happen to know who the quote-unquote little guy's name is, I would really appreciate it if you posted that down in the comments below. But that's about it for this set. Also, the price tag's kind of hefty. It's $90. So I'm not entirely sure about that. But that's it for this set, so let's go ahead and move on to the next one on the list. Alright, so the next set on the list is one I believe a lot of people have been looking forward to, which is the Darth Escape set. Now, this one is kind of the opposite of the last one we looked at, the Arrowhead. The build isn't very good, minus maybe the Rathtar cage and the Rathars themselves, but the minifigs are amazing. The Quabbing Death Gang members look so much like their movie counterparts, very accurate and cool looking minifigs. Balak T is pretty accurate looking as well. And the inclusion of Han Solo and Chewbacca is excellent, because not only were they very prominent in this scene in the movie, we, up to this point, have only been able to get them in sets like the Millennium Falcon, which is upwards of $150. So I think it's a nice inclusion. And also, I do believe that Han Solo has a new face print, which is going to be interesting to see. But apart from that, the set is at $90, I think. 90 to 100. But other than that, that's it for this set, so let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other ones on the list. Okay, so the next set on the list is the Jakku Quad Jumper. Now, I think the build of this set actually looks pretty cool. It's a bit small to be the Quad Jumper, but other than that, I think it does look pretty good. The minifigs it includes are not too exciting, minus maybe the exclusive minifigure, or what used to be the exclusive minifigure of the LEGO Star Wars book that they came out with not too long ago. BB-8 is nice, and also I think that Finn has a new face print. But other than that, the set isn't too exciting to me. And also I think the price is around $60 to $70, which is pretty expensive for something so small. But I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. But that's pretty much it for this set, so let's go ahead and move on to some of the other ones on the list. Okay, so the next set on the list is the Darth Vader Transformation set. Now, I'm really excited about this one. It includes a new Emperor Palpatine, which they did not have in the original 2007 one, an updated version of Darth Vader, and an updated version of a battle-damaged Anakin, which I think is just awesome. And the set also has some action features that you can use to destroy things, like Darth Vader was going like, no! He destroyed some stuff around him. I think that's going to be really nice. Also, it includes their lightsabers, which is weird. I don't know why they would do that, but it's welcome. But the set is a really cool one, and it's $30, which seems like a lot for such a small display set, but it's actually a pretty decent price to part ratio. But that's it for this set, so let's go ahead and take a look at the next one on the list. Alright, so the next set on the list is the First Order Transport Speeder Battle Pack. Wow, that's a mouthful. Well, this one is an updated version of the original First Order Battle Pack. Now, I'm not sure why they would do that so close in the heels of Episode 8, but it's appreciated. The Battle Pack is much better than the original. It includes 2 standard First Order Stormtroopers and a Flame Trooper, which was only available in 2 sets that were both $90. Now, the Officer, however, I think is a mistake. I'm not sure why they would put him in there, and I would have much rather just preferred having another plain First Order Stormtrooper or a heavy First Order Stormtrooper. But it's a really good set. The build isn't very good. I would dismantle that for parts. But what really excites me about this set is the inclusion of the First Order riot shields. Those are so cool looking. They're going to be super useful for my project and for countless other mocks that people do, I'm sure. And this is definitely one of the better powder packs that they've done. However, they are getting more expensive. They're 15 instead of 13 and 12, which I think is a mistake, but we'll see what happens with those. But that's it for this set, and now let's go ahead and take a look at the next one on the list. Okay, so the next two sets on the list are the Stormtrooper Commander buildable figure and the Scout Trooper and Speeder Bike buildable figure sets. Now, I'm not a big fan of buildable figures myself. I prefer the brick-built sets with minifigs. However, I think these ones are actually pretty cool, and a lot of people are excited about these ones, especially the Scout Trooper and Speeder Bike one. But other than that, there's not much more to say. These are just your pretty standard buildable figures. So let's go ahead and move on to the next set on the list. Okay, so the next set on the list is the LEGO Star Wars Advent Calendar for 2017. Now, I didn't get last year's one, but I feel that this one is probably going to be better. I saw an image of some of the minifigs it included. It was very pixelated and vague, but one of them looks very interesting, and it's going to be nice to check them out. But the set itself is, again, it's an advent calendar, so it's not particularly exciting, and the only reason you would really get it is for the minifigs. But that's about it for this one. I'm not sure what else to say, except that it's the advent calendar. So let's go ahead and move on to the final set on the list, which I believe is probably most exciting. Alright, so the final set on the list is the Republic Fighter Tank. Now, this is the one that I personally am most excited about. The build is so much better than its original, much more accurate in terms of scaling. The minifigs are great, especially the Clone Trooper, and in addition to Baylis Kura is not too bad either. And who doesn't like more battle droids? And the price tag is one of the biggest things that drew me in, because it should be 30, but it's only 25. So this is the set that, above all the other ones, that I'm definitely going to be picking up. And it's also going to be extremely useful for my project. But that's about it for this set and this list. Alright, so that is the end of this video here. I hope you all enjoyed. If you have any thoughts about this list that you would like to share, please feel free to do so in the comments below. I know I'm really looking forward to this one. But that's all I have for you guys right now, so I want to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.